Arsenal fans. It's your boy Lolo.
Oh my God,
I
what a
am
match.
here with Mark. Oh my God. I'm with the one guy who predicted a 3-0 win from Arsenal. And not only did he predict a 3-0 win, he said 3 goals early. What? He said
I
3 goals
did.
early,
And I had no skin in the match.
and then Tottenham
No
would get a
skin.
late goal, and that is exactly what happened. We are here at Paddy's of Park Slope.
Lolo. It's
Hey!
a short kind of Sunday, guys.
Hey! I'm gonna take one of these guys.
I'll take what's left over.
Come on, you Gooners!
Come
You
on,
said
you
it right there now,
Gooners!
didn't you? Right there. Cheers.
Oh my God. It's so good to see you, man. Thank you for having us over at your bar.
You're more than welcome every time.
Everybody,
bro.
this is Mark.
Hi, how you doing, guys?
He's the owner here of Paddy's of Park Slope. I love the new kit. And turn around, because who do you have?
I'm giving it all to
He's got
Tierney
KT.
over here, bro.
Mr.
Kevin Tierney.
Kieran Tierney.
My favorite player on the Arsenal.
What did you think about the match, first
I
of all?
thought it was awesome. I thought we needed this win, and we're obviously on the up. We're performing much better than we have been since the start of the season. And I think people were considering, Arteta needs to be out. That we've got his time. He has his players. We put the players on the field that we needed to have out there. I think we're on the right direction. I think we're going the right way.
I definitely think that what we're seeing is more of Arteta's vision.
100%.
Now, I know I myself haven't been waiting for it. I've been thinking that Arteta is way out of his league. This guy has been saying, trust the process.
Trust the process.
And if this is any indication of the process, here come the Gunners.
I mean, listen, let's talk about who were the outstanding players today. Who were the outstanding players? We have Bukayo Saka. We have Emil Smith-Rowe.
100%.
We have Gabriel. We have Ramsdale. We have Tierney. We have Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu.
What is the average age of those fellas?
Badass.
What, 22, 23?
23 years
old. Youth will be served.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I'm talking about. So let me ask you, who was your man of the match? Because we have a bit of a debate going.
Oh my goodness!
Anytime,
it was practically unanimous.
No. Anytime there's no clear man of the match means fucking gold to me, because that means there were so many players doing their jobs.
Yes.
So to me, Tomiyasu did his job.
Yes.
Ramsdale did his job.
Saka done his job.
Tierney,
Xhaka, I thought in the middle of the park. Party in the middle of the park.
So do you have a man of the match?
Me personally, I love Tomiyasu. I think he's the signing of the summer. I think he's going to be invaluable to the club.
I agree.
So to me personally, I think he's the guy. He may not be to the vast majority, but on today's performance, I think that guy deserves it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And does it also make you a little bit happy? I don't know if you know this, but Spurs were trying to sign him.
Oh, 100%.
They were trying to sign him for a while.
Listen, any way we can give those guys it in the butt, I'll take it.
You heard it here. Any way we could give those guys in the butt, we're going to take it.
Yeah,
they got him right in the middle of the Tottenham.
So thank you guys. I appreciate you being by.
Thank you.
Keep going.
We love it.
Come on, you Gunners!
Come on, you Gunners!
Enjoy your night.
Thank you so much, man.
Well, that's certainly a vote for Tomiyasu. I love him. I think he's great. I myself, and about 95% of the pub here, Emil Smith-Rowe.
Yeah, I mean, if you had to choose one, yeah.
He's playing really well, and I don't necessarily agree with the kind of the combination of Emil Smith-Rowe and Odegaard. Don't think it works, but it obviously worked today, and it certainly opened up things for Aubameyang.
Well, here's the thing with that is, yes, Emil Smith-Rowe got the number 10 kit. He got the number 10 jersey. He is our number 10, but he's not our number 10. He's a little bit better when he's out on the side. Odegaard played a very good role as that central figure.
He was very, very solid.
So
Very, very solid
so-
with Partey.
albeit he has the number 10 jersey, but he's better out on the side. And Bukayo Saka is better on the right side. So Pepe didn't play and Saka took that role. And he had a fucking cracker. He had a goal and assist. I mean, I don't know. But let's talk to somebody who hasn't been drinking the entire match and who may have something more critical to say. Let's bring in Mr. Matthew Kantak.
Cheers.
What's
And the
going
only
on,
reason,
brother? Cheers.
the only reason I'm not currently drinking is because I've had about a metric fuck ton of beer in the last 2 nights, and you just got to recover at some point. So cheers.
No, fair
About
enough.
the current state of Arsenal, I will say this, and I don't want to get us kicked off YouTube, so I'll sort of rephrase it.
Do it.
Initially, when we began, we were very low, and now we're here. That's it.
Oh, so you're saying we started from
Are you
Yeah.
saying that
not quite the top?
Are
Yeah.
you saying that you started at the bottom, but
No,
now
you
you're-
can't say that. That's what he's saying.
I don't, Mark. Listen, you're undoing everything I've tried to do for the last 5
Whoever
minutes.
song that is will get us kicked off.
Yeah.
but
And
listen, Kantak, I told you, the only way we'll get close to the invincible season is by starting from literally last place for 3 weeks to win in the league. And if this weekend showed us anything, it's that Chelsea can lose, Man United can lose, Liverpool can draw to fucking Brentford.
not get on him
Which
too much about
means-
that.
It's up for grabs, yo. It's up for
And
grabs.
tomorrow, Brighton could be top of the table.
Are you kidding me?
I'm more-
Me.
Mark, are you telling me all Brighton needs to do is beat Crystal Palace?
All they have to do is
Crystal
beat Crystal
Palace?
Palace. And tomorrow we'll be talking about Brighton being top of the table.
I'd be-
Oh my
I
god!
really hope we can talk about
I'm more
it.
excited.
I really do.
I'm more excited for that prospect than for beating Spurs. We're celebrating like we're
Right,
Brentford in the
right,
first match in
Matt.
75 years. It's Spurs.
Matt,
This is what we do.
When was the last St. Totteringham's Day? I can't even say it.
It is
When
it's a
was
very
the
tricky
last
thing to
St.
say otherwise.
Tottenham's
Day.
It's been too long. However,
So for me, are you kidding me? Having to hear about Spurs being top of the league and us being at the bottom? This to me,
Well-
we were cheering in this bar like we won the fucking league. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
For
it was pretty
sure.
exciting. But anytime you beat the Spurs,
it's
That's-
too much
that's a-
excitement.
that's a
It's
big
too much. You're
thing,
ruining
you
it for
know?
me. It's been ruined. Now it's been ruined. We're running around like Brentford. We're crying in the stands. Just let's move on. Who do we have
Speaking
next?
of the stands, to watch Spurs fans dip out in the first
first half.
15 minutes.
It's
You
fantastic.
paid all that money for a ticket and you're dipping out.
Don't get me wrong. I love it. But it's September. European Championship is not qualified in September.
I completely agree.
I hate to be the guy that's like, let's bring it back down to earth because I want to be where you guys are, or Mark, or where Lolo is at least, and the owner of Paddy's of Park Slope. But man, it's fucking Spurs. We should beat them 3-1 every time. And I'm disappointed that we let one in. And I was like, the most
I'm
amazing thing about this
disappointed. Me
game,
too.
the most amazing thing about the game, I was saying to my friend, is that 3-0 either way, you can see it happening, whatever, it's a rivalry. But for Son to have no involvement, the dude who kills us every time, usually he
Son
scores.
tried. He really
Oh, no, I'm not
tried,
saying he
but
didn't
you
try.
guys
I'm not
shut
saying
him
he didn't try.
down.
But he was
You guys
ineffective.
shut him down.
Right? That's more surprising that we
I
took
tell
him
you
out of
who
the game.
wasn't effective was Kane.
He hasn't been effective
Kane
all
worse than
season.
Son.
Well,
He
I don't think.
doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, I don't
Get
think
that guy.
Son.
He was
No, but let's
not a matter of
finish his
effort
point
with Son.
because he has a good point about that. You have a good point about that, Matt. Finish.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying he's the guy that kills us, and we can never figure out how to take him out of a match. And when I saw the lineup, it was like, I mean, I tweeted at you, and I was like, everybody in the universe, oh boy, this Lokanga guy sure is something. Arteta, Jacques is back, baby. And I'm like, God damn it. But it worked.
Yeah.
Like, it worked. I don't want to get too high or too low. I've never been Arteta out. I've never really been like in if we could replace him, but his tactics have worked out over the last 3 weeks. The formation we saw last week was wildly different than the one today. They both worked. So here's to more of it working and Wolves being relegated.
More of it.
Yeah. Hey, Jimenez got one, and it was a pretty one.
But Wolves.
So
Wolves
I'm gonna go there. A tough out. We got our win. We got our clean sheet. We got it on the way. Let's hope that this is turning the corner as much as Arsenal has been turning the corner.
Man, we'll see what happens. I mean, we're headed in the right direction.
I think we get Crystal Palace next. So, but then it gets a little rough. I think we got Arsenal in 3 weeks, but we're not here to talk about the Wolves win. We're not here to talk about Wolves and in the future and whether we're here to talk about this amazing result for you guys.
It's
got to be just on like
dude.
cloud nine. Not only is it winning the North London Derby, but you guys won it handily,
convincingly.
Just like you. Wow.
So
I can't imagine who might have thought that Arsenal was going to win 3-1.
So
me neither. It would take an insane person to predict that score. No.
He did. He predicted it.
I know.
Mark predicted
I am
a
insane.
3-1 win, and he actually said it will be 3 early goals. And I was like, "You're stupid. You don't know anything." And
I think it's
come to find
safe
out,
to-
it was right.
Yeah.
It's safe to say that, Mark, you possess a general malaise that only the genius
Right.
have, and the insane
Right.
lament.
Exactly.
We just had a comment that was posted by Scott Newby. He says, "I said the other week that Nuno would be sacked by Christmas, and I'm standing by it. If you guys remember the first
Yep.
show of the season of On the Stoop, I myself said these were two parties that just didn't want to hook up. They asked everyone else to the prom, and they ended up with each other. And I still stand by it. I think by Christmas that seat is going to get pretty hot for Nuno.
So
Go ahead. I was going to say, speaking of hot seats, can we now say that Arteta's is cooling off a little bit?
I think he just saved his season.
no, I'm telling you guys, Arteta has never been on the hot seat.
I'm
He's
with
been on
you.
the hard seat with the fans.
I disagree.
But the owners have never heated. They didn't even put seat warmers in his seat.
I agree. I don't think
I'm
there's ever
telling you,
jeopardy.
there's some secret backroom deal that we don't know about as fans that Arteta has time. You don't do the things that Arteta has done with a hot seat.
Right.
You do that with confidence, knowing that your job is safe.
Right.
So,
It's
but
very
can we talk
expensive.
about the biggest difference from today to other days? From what I saw was a confidence and an excitement and a passion where from the whistle, our players, Arsenal players, were excited. They were going at it. Spurs weren't ready. The whistle blew and Spurs weren't ready to play. We were already bouncing the ball off of their backs like, oh, you don't want to play? Like the way kids at the park do to kids who aren't paying attention and they like bounce it off them like they're the backboard. That's what we were doing. And that's why I feel it's a shame that we gave up a goal.
Yeah.
I feel like the clean sheet, and I kept saying, if we're going to draw, I want to draw a 0-0 because the clean sheet is so important. A 1-1 to me would be a loss. A 0-0 would be a win because right now, honestly speaking, they are a better put together team than we are.
Yeah.
We're growing together.
And
as a
I
team.
also think with the clean sheet, it justifies the decision to go Ramsdale over Leno. I don't know. I was really surprised by that Leno fell out of favor.
But
I
Arteta wants
guess
to play
that's
from
why
the
you
back.
spent $30 million on a keeper.
You want to talk? Okay.
Hey,
No.
yeah.
If you want to, just let
Come
me know
on.
and you can pop in.
We're already talking about you. Get over here.
No. If he doesn't want to talk, he doesn't have to talk. So we had a shit ton of Arsenal fans in here earlier, and it was a wonderful environment. And we were screaming 1-0 to the Ars. Oh shit,
2-0.
Oh shit, 3-0
3-0.
to the Ars. We got to make up some sort of new chant because we're winning so well.
But I tell you, Arteta was celebrating so hard with each and every goal that you thought Arteta scored them himself.
Well, as a guy he's played in it, so he knows,
Right.
like
Exactly.
he gets it, which is great. It's great to see, but also chill the fuck out.
No, he's jumping up and down, going, "I still got a job."
Yeah.
I still got a job.
I mean,
like,
you guys,
I'm employed another 2 weeks.
You mentioned that like it's you mentioned with Mark of Paddy's of Park Slope that it's nice. It's a good sign when you can't distinctly point out man of the match.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is great in a win. But we've definitely been there before where it's like, well, there's clearly no man of the match because it's Arsenal and we got destroyed.
Right. Who's your man of the match?
I mean, I'm going to go anytime a player has a goal and an assist, I'll probably give it to that person. So Saka for me.
There were two of those.
Who is it? Who has Emile Smith-Rowe had a goal and an assist?
Emile Smith-Rowe and Saka.
I'm going to give it to Saka because he's got a better nickname, although I do like the no shin guards of Emile Smith-Rowe. So,
right. Yeah. Well, it was almost consensus in Paddy's where I would say like 90 to 95% said Emile Smith-Rowe.
Yeah, we had a couple shouts for
we had a couple shouts for Tomiyasu. We had a couple shouts for Odegaard,
and
which
Ramsdale.
surprised me.
There were a couple for
and then
Ramsdale.
There was one who, as Ramsdale makes that part where he's like skies like Jordan and gets a paw on it somehow. At that point, someone was like, no, Ramsdale, that was an amazing save. So at that point, which Ramsdale played a great game. Absolutely a great game.
Mm-hmm. He's quality.
Comment by Mr. Tom. Harry Kane has the.
But listen, it was a well thought match. The difference for me was that the entire time Arsenal were going at them, they were pressing. They were
from the get go.
From the get go, they looked a more hungry team, and
I mean, miles better than the City and the Chelsea performances. And now Tottenham aren't City or Chelsea, and they're obviously, but you could tell when we went into those matches, we were going in hopefully to get a draw. And this one, confident that we would win handily, and it happened. So,
absolutely,
I'm with it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, who's your man of the match? I know you asked. I know you asked everybody, but
Emile Smith-Rowe was a huge difference maker in the match. He was winning challenges. He was passing well. His goal was class. His assist was pretty damn class too. I'm going with Emile Smith-Rowe. I'm going with Simple Jack.
He does look like Simple Jack. I hate to say it. Like if he wore,
he looks like he's the
overalls,
twin brother to like Al Davis's son in Oakland. He's just got that like bowl haircut and it's gone. Oh shit! You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's unfortunate, but he's our simple
newbie.
Simple Emile.
Fair, great assist from Kane to set up and provide the final assist for Saka's goal.
I tell you. Kane did everything he could to stop because his flub causes, the advancement of the field. My hat's off to Kane to run all that distance and at least get to the ball and win the ball. He just couldn't control the ball. And this is like, if his mindset is there and he wants to play for the Spurs and wants to win for the Spurs, he wins that challenge and controls the ball. I just don't think Kane wants to be there. I really don't
agree with you on that.
I think he's like, yeah, I'll play. Yeah, I'll do the thing. but like he's missing shots on goal that he should make. He's not getting those challenges. Kane does not want to be there and will not be a Spur at the winter break or when the winter transfer season happens, because right now Kane's value is doing this.
I don't think it's plummeting, but it's not going to be 125 million.
Well, I didn't do it like this. I did it like this.
Yeah, it's gone from 125 to probably like 80, and his age doesn't help him either.
No,
but yeah,
he just doesn't want to be in that uniform, and it has shown.
It certainly looks like it.
Today, it definitely showed.
It definitely it does start to look like it, and I'll never accuse players of not really trying or giving it their all, but he does look a bit checked out and just sort of disappointed.
Yeah. So please Morton here says that run back was clutch. Yes, it was. And it is unfortunate because he did make the block.
Yeah.
And then it fell to Saka again.
It just had an unfortunate bounce. I mean,
Spurs need to sell Ali though. So I mentioned last in the build-up show that Dele Alli usually can come up with the game against Arsenal in these North London derbies. Dele Alli, non-existent.
Yeah, he was
non-existent.
I don't see you.
Do we have any Spurs fans here who can talk about that?
Yeah, has anyone seen Brinson? Are we making sure he's not near any bridges or ledges? Have we got eyes on
No,
that?
they're top of the league, man.
I tried to get him out for the North London derby.
Brinson hasn't been on the
He
show
was
since he said
very,
Tottenham was going to win the quadruple.
He was very concerned. He was like, "Oh, it sounds COVID-y." I think was the words he used.
Well, I mean, he has spent like the last 2 years on his bike in the wilderness, so I don't blame him for that.
No doubt, man.
Yeah,
and,
no wonder
hats
he still
off to him,
supports
man.
Tottenham.
He fucking took like he rode from like the northern reaches of Canada all the way down to Mexico on a bike.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe he should have taken Harry Kane with him.
I think he did. Maybe he had like a little like.
Well, if it was going to help Kane, I'm glad he didn't. Because I'm tired of that.
I don't think anybody can help Kane. I think the winter transfer window comes along. I don't know where he goes.
He's not leaving in January.
Nobody's taking him in January. Who takes him?
So.
I'd take him.
Aubameyang looked good though. Aubameyang looked.
He did, no, but like it can't hurt. It can't hurt. We're gonna lose Lacazette. We might as well get Harry Kane. Plus, can you imagine what it would do to the Tottenham fan base? I mean, it was bad when we took Sol Campbell from them. Can you imagine if Kane came over? Like, I'd throw in $50 on that transfer myself, and I'm notoriously cheap.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely, I would take that. Well, yeah. I think that's about all we gotta fucking say about this fucking show, right? What?
I think that's respect. I respect Mark for all the wisdom. He's on the same page as me. Okay,
he's the only one who picked 3-1.
Okay, I had confidence for Arsenal. I like that they're turning it around. I have no confidence.
You're gambling with other people's money. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot harder for Arsenal fans to be like, I'm confident about any game.
Money at this point.
Are you going to keep talking?
I'm going to keep talking.
I'm going to go get us some more beers. I'll be right back.
This is why I love this man. But I tell you, whatever. Look, Arsenal did what Arsenal was supposed to do. The way that they've been playing the last two games, look, did I want more of an attack? Yes.
3 games.
Did I like the wins that they got? Confident builders? Absolutely. Did I think that they would unleash the beast against a fucking confused and injured and not a very fit and form?
Why are you making so many excuses?
Not having a lot of form Spurs team? Absolutely. Say again?
I stopped listening to you once you started giving Spurs all these excuses. So I really kind of
We lost the audio there. Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
what are the lottery numbers? 442.
3-1. 31. I'm
There you are.
on. You guys got a little spotty on me there.
Yeah.
I stopped listening to you when you started making all these excuses for Tottenham. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Lolo leaves.
I think
audio.
Lolo left with the monitor that controls the sound, because I'm not hearing you right now.
That would make sense.
But what I will say is this: great win for Arsenal. I know I'm someone that slags Arsenal constantly. I totally know. And I give them shit. And when they grouse about a red card here and a penalty here and a loss there, but I'm beginning to see the light, so to speak. I'm beginning to see
right there
that maybe what the process is of Arteta. Maybe this is where he creates his own image. I'm not really sure. Can
you hear me now?
Here he is. Do we get sound back? Because I think you have the monitor. You have the monitor.
We're losing power as well.
Well, okay.
We're plugged in. I don't understand
anything.
All right, so
let's
still
find
not
out.
hearing everybody, so I'm just going to give my definitive thoughts on the Arsenal. This is the turning point of your season. You've had a couple of 1-0 wins, and in my mind, you should have beaten them a little bit better. But in this one, you kicked Tottenham's ass. Now,
all right, guys.
I don't know who you play next. Kick their ass.
All right, guys. We got an Arsenal supporter here. He's gonna come and tell us his. You can go to the bathroom if you want.
Hi there.
Here you go. What's going on, man? Go ahead and talk to our audience and tell them your name. And Mark's gonna give you a microphone.
Wow. Is this somebody I'm talking to? Or?
There you go. No, we're just talking.
Cool.
Hey. You're talking to me.
Cool.
So tell me your name. Tell us your name. Or you guys, if you guys
come
want
on,
come in here. Get in here. You can see yourselves here. Look at us. We all match.
Hey.
We all match you. We're all wearing the Puma.
Except for me.
Except for you. Are you an Arsenal fan?
I am not, but I enjoyed the game today.
Okay, good. You enjoyed it more. Cheers. So let me ask you first and foremost, who's your man of the match?
For me, it's easy. It's ESR. Emil Smith-Rowe. It's 2 assists, I think, and then very nice assists. I feel like played pretty good.
2 assists and a goal?
I think. I don't know if it was a goal, but it was definitely 2 assists.
No, he got a goal. He got the first goal.
Emil Smith-Rowe?
Oh, yeah. It was Saka with the first. Yeah.
See, the problem is when we start doing so well from the beginning, we get really drunk, and then and then we forget.
Yeah.
So I'll give you my man of the match, which I think is underrated as hell. Ramsdale. I feel like he changed the game.
Oh, wow.
I feel like he changed the culture of our team.
Yeah.
He's a true Arsenal player. You don't get that at all.
So let me see. What do you mean by a true Arsenal player?
All right. He's got the culture. He's got the fight. You don't get that, right?
Great energy.
You don't get that.
Great energy.
Our guy, Ter Stegen, great goalkeeper, zero culture. This guy has fired up our team. You know what I mean? I have never seen an Arsenal team like this, to be honest with you. For a while. Not never, but obviously for a while. He's got that fight. You don't get that nowadays.
They were on the same page.
You think it's the shit talking of him as well? Because I feel like he's a bit of a shit talker as well.
That's what makes an Arsenal player.
That's what I miss from Emi Martinez. That's why I hated that we lost Emi Martinez, because to me, even when he had a bad game, he's shit talking
exactly
the entire time.
What makes Arsenal? We're never gonna win the league, but what makes Arsenal is the culture, right?
Exactly.
It's the culture. Right?
I want I made a music video called Tottenham Sucks. And I made it last season when they were top of the league. Last season.
I love it.
And I said, no matter what,
Okay.
they can be top, we can be bottom. No matter what, Tottenham fucking sucks.
I love it.
And I feel like he gets that.
He gets that. What was your man of the match?
Sacco, but I'll say this. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I'm constantly surprised by your fans' enthusiasm and optimism.
Yeah.
It's unmatched, truly.
We're one of the best fan bases in the
Cheers to
world.
that.
Truly,
I
truly.
think
The best.
so.
Truly.
I think so.
The best.
Well, look, we have a lot of
There's
divisive.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
disappointment and underachievement in the recent years, but the fact that the fans stay positive and stay
the
optimistic
most
is-
diverse, the realest fan base in football.
I agree.
It's tough because
I agree with that.
because we have a fan base.
Obviously, they haven't seen Leeds
Yeah.
play.
So if you have 500 million of those as dickheads who are like, oh, Arteta out, and you can say Arteta out and be super
No,
real
Arteta in.
as well, but oh my God, we lost this match, we're all going to hell, my thing is realize who we are.
Yes, I agree.
Realize this season, as much as one season matters, it doesn't matter because what matters
Long-term goal.
is that we are a 100-year club.
Yeah.
We are a 200-year club.
Consistency is the key.
We are not.
1888.
We are not Norwich,
I mean, from what
who matters this
it was-
season. If we fuck up this season, that's fine as long as our culture stays
Wait,
the
was
same.
it
Exactly.
2006 to 2016?
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
Right?
Listen, we're not leaving the fucking
What
top
was it,
flight.
2006
you know?
to 2016? They were top 4 every year. And they
20
made,
years.
They,
20 years.
They made the
22
They made the
years.
champions every year. For, I think it was 10 years.
22 years.
22 years in a row,
of
was it?
Champions League football.
That's unbelievable. That's
and they're like, oh, you didn't make it.
Yeah.
You should Wenger out.
How do we
and
get-
I'm like,
How do
not
we get
many,
back in?
Not many clubs can say that.
The big
Not
question
many
is,
clubs
how do
can
we
say
get back
that.
in Champions League? What do we need to do?
Yes, I'm curious to hear
That's
your
a
take on
that's a
that.
big question.
my thoughts on this are we get back in when we're ready to get back in. And right now, listen, 22 years. What have you done in your life for 22 years?
Nothing.
Taking a shit? Taking a shit, maybe?
Every day for 22 years, I've
Ate
taken a
food?
shit. Yeah,
Ate food?
that's true.
And now imagine you can't take a shit anymore. You got to learn how to take a shit again.
It would be heartbreaking. It would be tough.
But 5 years later, you'd be like, I'm a fucking expert at taking a shit these days. Now, so here, all the people who were Wenger out forever, I was never Wenger out
Never Wenger out.
because we had no replacement. There is
no
zero replacement for Arsene Wenger. You could have got Pep, you could have got Mourinho, you could have whoever you
Unreal.
want. There is zero replacement
Right.
for somebody who has made
You're right.
you who
You're right.
you
You're
are.
right. You're right. You're right.
It's like your stepmom can be cool as shit, but she's not your mama. So it's gonna take some years. So we got Unai Emery. Okay, it didn't fucking work out. Whatever, you made a switch.
It worked out for him
And
last year.
How long did we give the coach? But it'll take some time. But how long?
You and I
You gotta
can-
have some standards.
You and I
Come
can
on.
think whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
But I've been saying there's some sort of backroom deal that Arteta is in for 2 years at the very least.
It's been 2 years.
No, 2 years more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you think 2 years more?
You do not give Emil Smith Rowe the number 10 Arsenal.
Respect is
It's
earned,
not the
right?
number 10 of Sheffield Wednesday.
Respect is earned, right?
It's the number 10 of Arsenal.
Yeah.
You gave him that kid.
That guy's good.
Hail and boy.
He's our next Ramsey. There's no doubt about that.
Better than him.
No, better than Ramsey.
You don't do that unless you know you have time. If you know you're on the hot seat, you go out and you buy fucking Lukaku or somebody and you give them the number 10 jersey. You go out when Messi's available and you spend every dollar or pound that Arsenal's going to give you,
So,
and you buy
Let me
them.
ask you a question.
The fact that he made Emil Smith Rowe the number 10,
wild.
gave him the kit, and then doesn't start him every match means he knows he has time. And he knows that you fans can say whatever you want, but y'all have no idea
No
what's
fucking
going
idea what's
on.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can say Arteta out all you want, and you're just
Can't sack.
can't tag. What do you say?
Is my audio working yet?
Oh,
Is
sorry.
my audio still out?
I can hear you.
Oh, it's the only way we get you to shut the fuck up. Nothing? Okay.
Somehow our battery is dying, man. We can't hear you very much.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
God.
can hear you.
Thank God somebody can hear us.
Oh.
Because
Oh, there we go.
I love how you brought in 3 guys just to talk over them. This is the only way to get you to stop talking.
I even gave them my microphone.
I know it's your show and all, but goddamn, what are they doing there? One
We're
dude's
doing
just
good, man. What do you
one
think of the game?
tweeting.
What do you think of the first half?
I mean, to be honest, I saw more of the first half than I did the second, and I got spoiled very quickly. I was like, God damn, when does this happen? You know?
No.
It was amazing. Like, we played the way we should be playing. And that's, I try not to get too high or too low, you know, about results, but it was a fair one today. It was
I'll be
nice.
honest with you. Arsenal for me, I've supported Arsenal for years, right? And it's always been a second half team for me, right?
Uh-huh.
Especially derbies. Derbies are always second half.
Someone's got to
games.
be from on the stoop, right?
That was me.
Their show.
Yeah.
I'm from on the stoop.
You're sure.
Don't give these guys a microphone. They don't deserve it.
I think
No. Hang on. So they'll pick up.
Go ahead, though. Your second half team, especially in derbies. Let's hear it out. Let's flesh this out.
All right. So I mean, I actually came for the second half because Arsenal has they score, but they always go on the back. They always go on the backbone. They always go conservative second half. You know exactly what I'm talking about because you're an Arsenal fan. Oh, this guy pieced
It's
out.
okay. Keep going. I'm here.
No,
Get
all
over
right.
here. This guy says that we need to put a little bit more respect
But
on
I'm going to give it over to the Arsenal fans.
Put some respect on Emil Smith Rowe's name. All right?
We have.
Come on. Come on.
Who's not respecting him?
Man of the match.
Yeah.
Easily man of the match.
No, I don't think he was man of the match.
Cantac, where's your
I
beer
don't think
at?
man of the
Where's
match.
your beer at?
I think this is
Ah.
Partey's best game of the season. This is Partey's best game of since he joined Arsenal.
What those passes from?
Oh yeah, I can't.
I mean, Lolo, you wanted to create a show where it's people
Oh, you're gonna go
talking
through
like
right
they're in a
now.
pub, and here we are, baby.
Here we are.
You guys said
EMS was sick
you guys
today.
said to give him the 10.
Emil Smith Rowe was fire.
Come
Oh
on.
shit.
Smith Rowe is a baller.
Mark just went downstairs right here to
Smith
make
Rowe
sure
is a
our
baller.
power doesn't die here. But
Smith Rowe is a baller.
Was-
Smith Rowe is a baller. What
Was
do you
Emil
mean I
Smith
wasn't
Rowe
giving
your
respect
man
to
of the match?
You said to give him the 10.
I would say Saka.
No, I'm
Did we
saying
put the volume up a little
for me
more?
it was Saka. I'm saying if
Oh yeah, he said the same
if
thing. I think.
Arteta is allowed by the higher ups,
Okay.
Right,
the
but he's
gods
not.
of Arsenal,
But he's not. No,
to
he's not.
give
Yeah.
him the number 10 kit, then that means Arteta has
No,
more
Emil
time.
Smith Rowe is not man of the match.
I will say
Who was
this.
your man of the
I
match?
will say this.
Who's your man of the match then?
Partey? I think Partey.
Okay.
I would say
I think that's
I
his
would-
best game as an Arsenal player today.
I
I think
respect.
today was his best
I
game
respect
as an
that.
Arsenal
I
player.
respect that.
I
would-
think so,
I
yeah.
respect that.
I would say Saka because his passing and
Saka,
consistency in the
right,
first
but,
half
like,
is beautiful.
But I think today was the first. Today was the first game where I was like, Partey was a good signing.
Saka is like,
Partey was
yeah,
a
you're
good
right.
signing.
You're right.
I was like,
Play
geez,
You're right.
this
Actually,
is the player we signed.
Played very well.
Yeah.
you're right. You're
Arteta
right.
was fantastic.
No one gets
I
the
have
fucking
to
credit
say.
they deserve.
But listen, isn't it fantastic when we are arguing over man of the match?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's rare.
3-0 first half. What is happening?
Isn't that fantastic? Oh, we got
Hey,
power. We got power.
Jack.
I need another beer.
Okay. So
All right.
let me ask you guys: was Tottenham shit or were we great?
Always.
I know.
You're always shit.
A little of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
By definition, they are shit.
Set up his team very
Poorly.
You know, so can I say something? This guy, this manager, I actually have a lot of respect for.
Nuno.
Yeah.
Oh no,
He's
no.
good, yeah.
And as an Arsenal fan, it's hard to say
Wolves
that.
fell apart.
It's very hard to say that. But I was low key. We'll go the whole Arsenal, like who's their next manager? Low key was hoping it would be him.
Nuno. Yeah.
But I think this guy.
That's the whole manager roulette where you're like, do we fire him? No, you don't fire him now because there's no one available.
No.
Oh, but Nuno's available. Maybe.
Absolutely.
You want to watch
Here's
this
the
shit?
thing,
Is that his style of play is what you want to watch? Did you watch Wolves for the last couple of years? They're fucking brutal,
I
man.
don't.
I'm just saying.
I do.
I would never want.
You can't
Nuno
fit
as
that with
manager.
Arsenal. You can't.
Never.
Scott Newby. Now is the time for a live performance of Arsenal Sucks. Have you seen my movie?
Tottenham sucks.
Nah, let's see it.
Tottenham
It's
sucks.
It's
Lolo, it's your
I got
fucking
it, I
song.
got it.
No, I did it a year ago. I don't even remember it all. We can play it.
No, I mean you guys do live performance. I mean, what are you saying?
I'm not doing a live performance of
You absolutely are.
Sucks.
You absolutely are. You absolutely are.
You do know you said the
Derby.
name of your song was Arsenal Sucks.
You just said that.
Did I say Arsenal Sucks?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
We need a live
Arsenal
performance.
sucks.
Well, up is down. We're in the upside down right now, right? Like we had a
Exactly.
very
No, we
positive
started bottom of the
performance,
league, and they were top of the league.
and now we've moved up.
Let me see if I can find the words for it. No,
Man, I would
You
just
got
to,
freestyle this, man. You got freestyle this.
to go on the point that we were just on before Lolo hijacked another conversation. Nuno
Tottenham
is
sucks.
not a manager I'd ever want to see at
Audio,
Arsenal.
It's all audio. I don't know if I ever wrote the lyrics down.
You can go ahead and play it.
But we can definitely play.
You can
it
freestyle
to,
this,
to,
of course
give
you
us
can.
a chance to have a drink. But anyway,
I feel like if you've written them, you could probably freestyle it.
I could.
You
It
could probably
goes,
freestyle. Hold on.
Yo, it's been difficult seeing Tottenham fans so happy being at the top of the league. I don't remember. Tottenham sucks. Tottenham sucks. Don't care if the top of the league, the Spurs suck. Tottenham suck. Tottenham suck. Don't care if the top of the league, the Spurs suck. I'm a gunner for life, and I never let it rest. When I hear some dirty Spurs saying that the Spurs are best, I don't remember. You're gonna have to look it up.
I love it.
You're gonna have to look it up.
I just want to comment on Mo Master 4's
Anyway,
comment here.
it's been
Doesn't matter.
fantastic.
I want you have a Instagram or something.
Yeah.
I'll just be here. This comment. I disagree. Nuno is good. I'm not saying Nuno is bad. I do not think he fits Arsenal. We were just talking about how they're a cultured team. They have history, and I don't think Nuno's style of play really fits us at all.
I'll get
you know.
I'll get you.
Nothing. We have Mark back.
I don't know. Can't tag.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, then I'm gonna hop off since I'm as useless as a tit on my elbow.
What?
Yeah.
Still on? Are we still going?
We are still live. All right, guys. Well, that's about it from us for today. Because
Tottenham sucks.
Tottenham sucks. Don't give the talk of the league.
Tottenham still sucks. At Dele Alli and Froze, how he fucking rhymed that shit, I have no idea.
What did I say?
He doesn't remember rhyming.
I Dele like he was Froze.
Exactly. Well, I think that's a good 45 minutes on as far as we're just doing this on a whim, and it was a good whim.
Can't tell. No one can tell that this was not structured in any way. Yeah.
But we had a lot of fun. Arsenal did what they're supposed to do. Spurs were Spursy.
They did what they're supposed to do.
Spurs, and guess what? Nuno gonna Nuno. Yes, I said it.
A year ago, you were loving this fella.
Mr.
2 years
Director.
ago.
Anyway, Mr. Director, play us out.
Brooklyn, we love you.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for